Hugh Evans, Jim Clark, Ed F. Rush are the officials for today's Game 5. The winner moves on to face either Atlanta or Detroit. The loser ends the season.
Quick start necessary for Miami. Build off this raucous reception that they got from their fans here.
Alonzo Mourning, guarded early by Kurt Thomas. Fall away over in the good, and Mourning connects.
Crowd, so they're anticipating something very big, and what the Knicks are going to have to do to combat it is have some quick strikes of their own.
Ewing answers Mourning's. Have pickup games all summer long, of course, on-court NBA rivals as well.
A duplication of Game 1 in this series where both centers, Mourning and Ewing, went at each other. He missed those 26 games with that very badly bruised knee suffered in the opening weekend.
Knicks on one of those very poor starts right now, but they got some history to rely on. Hardaway.
Tim Hardaway, when he dips that head, he's looking to shoot it. He puts it down, going to his left. He's always trying to finish. But in this game, he may just put everything up, Steve, and forget about the passing. Terrific block out by Alonzo Mourning.
They let Jamal Mashburn bring the ball up against Sprewell, and now here's Hardaway posting Ward to Brown for the open shot.
He's got them feeling confident, not worried about mistakes right now.
Houston, crossover dribble, got some space from Marley, and he nails the shot. Allen Houston.
Rush, point to him, and then get up the floor. Turnover on the block.
Larry's belt may be too tight, Steve.
P.J. Brown with a block. Mashburn, guarded by Houston.
Tough matchup for Houston as Mashburn just breaks him down off the dribble. Nice play.
Brown for the slam. Latrell Sprewell to Allen Houston. Missed the shot, but Ewing the offensive rebound.
Houston off to a very tough start. That's not a good sign.
Ewing.
But it's only a 6-point lead. I mean, it's as much emotion as there is for the Heat and White. All the Knicks have to do is weather this storm.
Marley with a steal off the attempted Houston pass.
Mismatch on Johnson. Mourning.
All there for Alonzo as he's just taking on Larry Johnson, saying, forget about me, 1.9 seconds. You guys might not even make it that far today.
Stop.
A little shot for the Miami fan there.
5 on the shot clock.
Hardaway.
Good ball.
Gives it up to Porter for 3.
And the Knicks got to do it 2 at a time, and they got to realize they got a lot of time left in this ball game. Don't panic. Don't quick shoot the ball. Give themselves chances. Childs against the clock.
Ewing's 2 for 4. The rest of the team 2 for 9.
Yeah, but it's too early in the game for the Knicks to give up. This is going to be an up and down, change of pace game. Sprewell right at the rim.
And one. Latrell Sprewell.
The penetration down the lane, drawing the defense, and Sprewell strong enough to battle through the hard foul. Pat Riley always wants guys to finish it off as the Clackers came straight from Steve Jones' hotel room on the broken play. And Charlie Ward has gotten virtually nobody involved.
Patrick Ewing finds an open path to the basket and slams it home.
No chance of completing that play. Larry Johnson against Mourning.
Spinning and scoring. Help defense by Ewing. Rebound New York. Sprewell against Hardaway. Got it. First tie since 2-2. We have 30 seconds left in the first.
Hardaway isolated against Childs, knowing what the clock is.
Tim Hardaway.
Well, if the game is 23-21, he's okay.
Ewing misses. Johnson. Ewing fouled just before the horn.
Mike Saunders, the great Knick trainer, were terrified of Mike Saunders.
There's a free plug. It's something free. New York hitting 42% in that first quarter after the slow start. 59% Miami shooting.
What they're able to do right now is get right plus. Weatherspoon blocked by Camby.
Camby rejected the Weatherspoon shot. Here comes Childs. The lob for Camby.
Well, it's a combination of both, but this is a great reaction by Camby because it looked like Weatherspoon was right there to put 2 hands over the top, but he ran right down the middle of the floor. What makes this tough is look at the angle and where his body is in order to locate and throw it down. This is a real athletic play by Camby.
Allen Houston against Leonard. Trying to find his stroke. Gives it up to Sprewell.
7 on the shot clock.
Against Sprewell on the low post. Mashburn fall away. Inside, Mashburn got it.
Which yearbook or which rule book they're going to use when they allow some of these illegal movements.
You know, the difference in this ball game, again, has been the ability of New York to strike quickly. Whenever they've been forced to set up, they struggled. Johnson inside.
He's open on the weak side, too. Marley.
There's a nice crossover.
P.J. Brown.
They got to get a ball in the air.
4 to shoot. Ward for 3, can't hit. Rebounded by Marley. Here's Hardaway. 2 seconds left. Hardaway got it up and in.
Tim Hardaway, who has a long history with Latrell Sprewell. They were teammates years ago at Golden State. Looked at Latrell in the backcourt and said, "Come catch this."
Jeff, good luck in the second half. Thank you. Back outside to you, Tom.
All right, Jim, that was Jeff Van Gundy speaking a few moments ago.
Fine start for both teams.
But I don't think the New York Knicks can live if they find P.J. Brown or one of them.
Skip pass to Larry Johnson. Spotted the 3 on its way. Back rim, Thomas offensive board.
That's 2 rebounds for Gert. Terrific player, though.
Led the nation in scoring and rebounding, right? For Billy Tubbs.
Right. 29 points, 20 rebounds a game.
Of course, Jesse and I lifted most of them.
Doesn't appear to have had much effect.
Making some buckets, and that's what New York needs to stay in this.
Mashburn for 3. Hardaway.
5 on the clock.
Brown. Miami now has turned it over 10 times. They only had 6 turnovers in their Game 4 win Friday night. Tough shot by Larry Johnson. He muscled it through.
Strike the unit. They've got to get back to that game. Larry Johnson.
He got it.
Marcus Camby, who's a much better offensive rebounder than defensive one, has to step up defensively in the absence of Ewing.
Allen Houston for 3. And remember, the New York Knicks have never lost Game 5 of a 5-game series. Alonzo Mourning. Sprewell drives by Porter and finds Ewing. Facing up on his Georgetown rival, and nearly a pickoff by Childs. Marley for 3 with 1 on.
Ready for blood right now.
Well, the thing is, they think it's a separation right now. If they can make a couple of hoops, they can win the ball game. Leonard for 3. What they're doing is giving Sprewell the ball and trying to make him find the right play. Ewing.
Up and under Patrick Ewing and 1.
And they need to get something where somebody's split, cutting to the basket, some sort of give and go, break down the defense. The defense can see it when it's coming from the outside. Houston holding the ball.
Got away from Marley and hit. Mashburn back in the game, and they'll settle it down. Now to Mourning.
Sprewell and Hardaway didn't want to dive.
Alonzo Mourning without a score. The 4 to shoot. Childs hits a 3. Larry Johnson guarded by Mashburn.
8 on the clock.
Spinning baseline, up and in.
Mourning against Ewing, 7 on the shot clock.
Alonzo Mourning, the jump hook rattles down. Miami leads by 1. New York has the ball, ticking down for the 1-minute mark. Patrick Ewing against Alonzo Mourning. Fakes, fires, no good. Rebounded by Terry Porter, who is immediately hammered.
A little bit of ice cream here at the foul line.
And for the New York Knicks, they have a lot of time. What they've got to do is get a score. This play has worked the best for them. Sprewell on his own.
Latrell Sprewell, offensive board, Ewing, and he's fouled.
For the rebound.
First free throw is good. And he made the second as well.
And then they're going to have to be ready to rebound the ball.
Hardaway lost it. Larry Johnson has it for New York. Here's Sprewell. 20 seconds left. Timeout, New York. 19.9 seconds on the clock. A 1-point game after this Hardaway turnover. Sprewell being defended by Porter. Here's Sprewell. 15 seconds. Ewing.
There's some confusion right here. They got to get the ball in the air.
Sprewell, 6 seconds. Out of bounds. New York will get it, but only 4 seconds to shoot. And 4.5 left in the game.
That was not a good set. The Knicks have to get themselves 2 chances to tie or win the ball game. 4 seconds. Van Gundy calls a play a triangle. That usually means something for Ewing. Allan Houston.
Houston ducks under. Got it! With 8 tenths left.
Miami will argue shot clock violation here. Allan Houston slices through it, very reminiscent of a regular season game that we had last year. Shot clock not a factor at all, easily before it expired.
Well, the shot clock shouldn't have been on because there's only 19 seconds to go when they had the final possession, looking at how much time is left in the clock. Remember Allan Houston, the last time we were here, and he tipped the ball in, and they took the basket away. This time, Allan Houston is legit. He is the hero on a tough day. He seals the deal with 8/10 of a second left, though. They're trying to get some sort of help from the officials on any kind of play. They got to get the ball in, and it's got to get up in the air. Porter
Got it away. No good. Just missed. And the New York Knicks have become the second team in NBA history to knock off a number 1. An 8 over a number 1, only the second time in NBA history.